Hello, my freedom-loving patriots. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. If you wouldn't mind, please like, comment, subscribe. Today, we're going to be speaking about Marco Rubio going on Msnbc with Kristen Welker yesterday and talking about the election. As usual, it's either about January 6th or it's going to, will you accept the results of the upcoming election? Because they can't debate policy because they know that Biden sucks. They know that the country is turned upside down since their man, Joe Biden, has taken over the presidency. So today, we're going to show you that video, and then I'm going to show you a little clip of a 10-minute video of Democrats denying Trump's election. As usual, it's hypocrisy at its finest, and I'm here to show you guys that. Let's get it started, y'all.
Will you accept the election results of 2024 no matter what happens, Senator?
No matter what happens? No, if it's an unfair election, I think it's going to be contested by either side.
Senator, no matter who wins.
I think you're asking the wrong person. The Democrats are the ones that have opposed every Republican victory since 2000. Every single one. It's Hillary Clinton.
No Democrat has refused to concede. Hillary Clinton.
Oh, all right. So remember, she said no Democrat has refused about the election results. Let me show you a video that I found very easily on X debunking that lie. And it starts with the one, the only, Hillary Rotten Clinton. Let's get it started.
Campaign, you can even become the nominee, and you can have the election stolen from you.
How can you win with Russian interference, though?
That's
what
real
I'm
thing.
scared about in 2020.
What do you even mean?
Because I think he's an illegitimate president that didn't really win. So how do you fight against that in 2020?
You are absolutely
Real quick. The God is the last person that should be talking about Russians interfering in our elections. This dude talks to rappers for a living. He pushes the race card 24/7 because he knows nothing about policy and nothing about politics. Let's be frank there. So it's laughable that Kamala's talking to a music interviewer about politics.
absolutely right.
He is an illegitimate president in my mind.
Would you be my vice presidential candidate? Folks, look, I absolutely agree.
Trump didn't actually win the election in 2016. He lost the election, and he was put in office because the Russians interfered.
Trump knows he's an illegitimate president.
The president-elect, although legally elected, is not legitimate.
I don't see this president-elect as a legitimate president.
You said you believe that Russia's interference altered the outcome of the election.
I do. We have a president who, if in fact it is proven, has been assisted by the Russians and may in fact not be a legitimate president.
The one thing that Trump is fearful of when it comes to his being president is that finally we will see how illegitimate his victory actually was.
I have an objection.
I object to the 15 votes from the state of North Carolina. I object because people are horrified.
He's an illegitimate president.
Do you believe Trump is a legitimate president?
What I believe is that there's no question that the outcome of this election was affected by the Russian interference.
There absolutely is a cloud of illegitimacy.
So that legitimacy is in question, yes. So that was a very tainted election. And in that sense, it's illegitimate.
Why do you think the president is going to such great lengths to essentially prove that he beat you?
Because he knows he didn't. He knows he's an illegitimate president.
Stolen emails, stolen drone, stolen election. Welcome to the world
That's
of
the president right there.
Trump. So do you believe President Trump is an illegitimate president?
Right
Based
there.
on what I just said, which I can't retract.
The Russian attempt to have the election, and frankly, the FBI is weighing in on the election, I think makes his election illegitimate.
There was a widespread understanding that this election was not on the level. We still don't know what really happened, Isaac. I mean, there's just a lot that I think will be revealed, history will discover. But you don't win by 3 million votes and have all this other shenanigan stuff going on and not come away with an idea like, whoa, something's not right here.
Let's get this straight. Also, you guys can find that on X. I'm pretty sure you can find it on YouTube. It's literally 10 minutes of Democrats denying election results. They always accuse Trump of exactly what they have done. And that goes back, I want to say 20 years or 20 plus years. Pretty much any time a conservative has gotten elected, they do this. They play these games if it doesn't benefit their message. And their message is, if we don't win, we're going to cry like little babies all day long. And then when there was actually irregularities when it came to the election, oh, he's Hitler, he's a Nazi, oh, he's the worst thing ever, because he said, hey, there are some things that do not sound right here. Let's check it out. Oh, that's the worst thing in history. We cannot have that. While these people are literally bringing up Russia, saying that that's the only reason why he won, with zero proof. It's almost like they're given the same talking sheet to read off all day, every day, because still till this day, they're literally saying the same shit. Yet, you're going to see this woman bring up Trump, say how he didn't accept the election, blah, 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 blah. It's always the same thing, different person, repeat. And people are waking up, and I'm glad they're waking up. But this is the perfect response from Marco Rubio. I'm not a big fan of him. I haven't really dug into his past, but he demolishes Kristen Welker right here, and I want you guys to see it.
Senator, will you accept the election results?
Hillary Clinton said the election was stolen from her and that Trump was illegitimate. Kamala Harris agreed.
Senator,
we have Democrats now.
No, she
Senator,
didn't.
She conceded the election.
She said that Trump was illegitimate. She said that the election had been stolen.
I believe he knows he's an illegitimate president.
You can run the best campaign. You can even become the nominee. And you can have the election stolen from you.
And you have Democrats now saying they won't certify 2024 because Trump is an insurrectionist and ineligible.
That's true.
So you need to ask them. I think you've had have you ever asked the Democrats?
Hillary actually came out recently and is already starting that campaign up of warning that Russian or these other countries are going to be helping Trump get elected. They're literally doing it again. It's not hard to find. So as usual, everything MSNBC, because they're just a walking, talking bird for the Democrat Party. All they ever do is accuse the Republicans of exactly what the Democrats are themselves doing.
Senator, this question on your show?
Senator,
I bet you've never asked a Democrat that question.
Senator, you voted to certify the 2020 election, and here is what you said on that day that you voted to certify the 2020 election.
Yeah. Democracy is held together by people's confidence in the election and their willingness to abide by its results.
So by your own definition, are Donald Trump's claims undermining Americans' confidence in democracy, given that he has not conceded the last election, and he just said in recent days twice that he won?
I feel like this person, Kristen Welker, should not be on this news station, but I mean, I really do believe that they hired the dumbest people to work at MSNBC, all liberal networks, and some Fox and some conservative networks. But they just repeat the same talking points every day. And also, you'll notice they interrupt him constantly, but when it's a Democrat, no, they'll let him talk all day without any interruptions.
Senator.
I think what undermines people's confidence in the election is when you have places like Wisconsin with over 500 illegal drop box locations, when you have places like Georgia where liberal groups are paying people $10 per vote. No, but listen, what undermines elections is when NBC News and every major news outlet in America in 2020 censored the Biden laptop story, which turned out to be true, not Russian misinformation, unprecedented. Only you couldn't even talk about it on social media. They would deplatform you. People look at all this. They look at what happened in Arizona, 200,000 ballots that had the signatures didn't match. People will lose confidence, and it opens the door to this.
I have to jump in here. Senator, you voted to certify the election. And
because at that stage in the process, you have no options.
Senator, you voted to certify the election. Nothing has been censored on this program. Hillary Clinton
did you guys cover the laptop for Joe Biden in 2020?
Nope, that's a lie. Easily debatable lie right there, because they never brought it up. MSNBC and CNN were the #1 pushers out of all networks when it came to saying that, 50 intelligence officers, 51 ex-CIA intelligence officers saying that's Russian disinformation. That's all they ever do when it comes to if they can't debate anything, they blame Russia or they bring up Russia. That's their go-to with everything because they suck. They're stupid. They cannot debate anything because they're stupid. Let me repeat that again. They're stupid and they think you're stupid.
Hey,
absolutely. We covered the laptop.
It was bad. You couldn't even talk about it in social media.
Chris Krebs, the top election official,
you couldn't talk about it in social media. It'd be deplatformed. You couldn't even talk about it because they said it was Russian disinformation.
Senator Rubio.
Voters in many cases didn't even hear about it because it was blacked out by the media.
We did cover the election. And just to note that Chris Krebs, who was a top Trump election official, called it the safest and most secure election in recent history. Senator Rubio, we are out of time.
Of course we are. But I'm telling you that if it's unfair, we are going to do the same thing Democrats do. We're going to use lawyers to go to court and point out the fact that states are not following their own election laws.
But the Democrats,
hopefully we'll have a fair election,
all of those
and it'll
cases,
be
Senator, all those cases were brought to court cases and lost, and there was no proof that there was any widespread.
That's a lie. 1,000% a lie. I mean, all you have to do is go onto YouTube and look at the hours of testimony in every single state where these hearings were taking place. There was people that worked there. There was people that counted ballots. There was videos. There was audio. There was buildings covered up. There was water leaks. Like, are you kidding me? That many irregularities, and you're going to say, oh, it was the most freest, transparent election in history. No one's buying it besides other liberals. That's it. No one's buying it. Because you guys can call anytime you don't win, oh, it's Russia. But when Trump says, hey, there's some some things that didn't seem right that happened, look into it. Oh, it's the end of the world. It's the end of our democracy. And this is a joke that this is considered journalism today in America, just asking the same question over and over and over. We accept the results of the election. That's it, because they can't debate Joe Biden's terrible track record of his 4 year as president. It's terrible. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Talk to you soon. Peace.